7. What's up, boys? What we talking about this week? What we got?
One thing and one thing only.
What is that?
The fucking virus, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Quick.
Yeah. So
enough has been said. We can just touch quick.
we all work in a place where we come in contact with a lot of people, especially us two.
Yeah.
Him working at the mall, he has to deal with people all the time. So
From all over.
From all over the
That's
entire
like
world.
I think that's the concern too. Is like it's literally the airport and the mall, and like you go to the airport, like catch a flight, and then you're like first stop.
Let me
is the
waste some
mall.
time.
Yeah,
Let me go to the mall.
Yeah.
Or even if you have like layover in Minnesota, like you're going to the mall, which is pretty wild. I'd be chefing it up, and like we had like maybe 10, 15.
You put little tempura crumble.
He said I was
that's
watching
true.
some food that was chefed up
Yeah.
on the dishes.
Word.
It was a
That's
beautiful
crazy.
dish, and now I'm washing it. But
That's wild. I'd be making.
I'd be chefing in the
beautiful
sink,
dishes.
you know.
I'd be making. Yeah.
But
like 15 people came in yesterday, and we closed at 9.
what is it usually like? Hundreds.
On a Sunday, it's still like mild. So like,
Dirty ass.
Sunday is still like mild, so like we get like maybe like 50 and like maybe like 20 or
50
30.
people in a day.
Yeah, like 50 people. Because
Okay,
we're only over from
slow.
4 to
That's
11.
very slow.
Bro, that's nothing.
Yeah, but Fridays and Saturdays we usually have like hundreds to 200s of people.
That's still like
In a night,
We're dealing
okay,
with
you try.
thousands of people.
Okay,
Thousands.
you guys try cooking food at 7:00.
Okay,
when
this-
when there's 105
Alright,
orders coming
okay, this
through, huh?
this is totally off topic.
yeah.
So,
Completely
Alright,
unrelated.
coronavirus. I work at a grocery store, and people don't know how to fuck it. It's as soon as news,
Tripping.
it's tripping.
Trip.
As soon as
Bugging
news gets out that there's any type of like gonna be a shortage on something,
Yeah.
they flood. And so like on a normal day, we'll have like 3 people that wait outside the door, like ready to come in. It's like normal, it's regular.
Mm-hmm.
The past like week, it's been like 40, 50, like
wild.
people ready to break the door down, and they come in for water and toilet paper.
As if it's like a supreme drop.
Yes, bro. I need to be the first one.
Yeah.
And like you don't need water. You can drink the tap water.
Yeah.
There's no problem with it.
I saw like a ton of memes about that, like the Tony Montana like looking over like the table of Coke, and it's like a table of toilet paper. Like, yeah, it's funny.
I've seen like a bunch of like shit on Twitter and Instagram about like people like hoarding it. Like when they get it at the store, they like hold on to it and they're fighting over it and shit. Like you crazy motherfuckers.
Bottom line, wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash
Don't
your
go to the
hands.
fucking bar.
Yeah, the bar. That's true. The bar is disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Really.
Yeah, coronavirus is taking over people. It's really making people like fucking super paranoid, but whatever.
For good and bad. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
We don't want to like
We'll
undermine
be good.
it.
We'll be straight.
We'll be
make
straight.
it through.
Yeah. Let's get into the real shit. We'll get into the reason we're really here. So, first pair of sneakers we're gonna talk about today. Some Stussy joints. Kunta, you say you like the.
I like both colorways.
Both colors.
Like honestly,
Yeah,
both of them
beige
are
is
just like both of them are like just extremely good colorways.
It's it's like the Cage Zoom Spiridon, and like, so this is like the normal Spiridon, Spiridon 16, and this is a comfortable ass shoe, but like this compared to that, like that's like I've never even seen that model before, and it's like totally fucking different.
No, like you can like
But-
see like how that's just really clean.
Is there? I mean,
I don't even. Okay, so there has been other color. I mean, I don't think they made it just for Stussy, but
Yeah.
right. They're really
that
nice.
that is like some real like early 2000s shit right there.
Yeah.
They're all red.
Yeah, that's something that your dad like fucking mows the lawn in
Just
now.
beats the
yeah,
shit out of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's this old ass man. He's like probably 65. He just wears like super regular fits, but he wears Raptors that are beat to shit, like Raptor 7s. I'm
That's
like,
so hard.
That's so hard. And it's like you know he's had these since the fucking 90s.
Oh geez, yeah.
Yeah.
I like those blue ones right there. Those are
Yeah.
kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the Stussy ones a lot.
It's so nice when you see a shoe like on foot, like you can really tell like if it's
It was like a good shoe or not.
Yeah.
Stussy is like one of those brands that really like, as far as Nike collabs, like they've never made a shoe that I've been like super like, oh, that's not that good.
Yeah.
Usually it's like very, very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one do you like more? Beige or the black and silver?
I kind of like the black and silver.
Yeah.
But I would.
If the beige had more detail to it, maybe
Yeah.
like how this has like the black and silver.
And like the metallic.
If this had like maybe like the beige and maybe a dark brown or something, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Or black. I don't know.
More earth tones onto them.
Yeah, they both raw though.
Yeah.
When these come out?
The
21st.
Yeah.
March 21st.
I mean, there's really no telling.
Yeah.
At this point, but
no telling.
Okay, Drake. Aubrey Graham. We cool on these?
Yeah.
All right. So the neon Air Max 95s are getting Air Max.
Yeah, the OGs
are getting a new look on some Jordan 4s. And I mean, I definitely like the 95s more, but these are super raw. I think.
Yeah, I think the only complaint that people really had was that they put like the Air Max 95 tongue, which is, I guess it's like just thicker than the normal 4 tongue.
Oh yeah.
But it's cool. They put like the Nike Air on the back is like from a 95. Like the colorway. They have suede on the midsole,
which is really
that's
super cool.
The last time that they did that was probably like Kaws 4s.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, like, Kaws 4s are, like, a different level.
Yeah, definitely different.
Quality, but...
They're so nice.
I mean, the Neon 4s, like, we have them. We have them in, and, like, they're
do you?
Yeah, they're pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
The quality's nice on them? Is that midsole, like, the suede midsoles?
I mean, I've felt Kaws 4s in my hands, and, like, it's, like, the craziest shoe ever.
Really?
Like, it's, like, the craziest 4, yeah.
The super buttery, soft.
It's, like, but they made so many less, so you can't even compare.
Yeah.
Quality's pretty good on the Neon 4s.
Okay. Yeah, they know how to, make their 4s nice quality, it seems like, when they really want to. So this Saturday, right? These came out on Saturday.
Yeah.
The Zoom ones that we talked about in the last episode. Dylan, do you have anything to share about these?
Yeah, they're cool. The fuck, like, you can actually, like, you can see it, like, the Zoom down there, but, like, we pulled the insole out. It's, like, I can't even get it out now, but, like, you're literally, like, standing on the Zoom. Like, there's nothing in between. It's, like, the top of the things, and I think it just feels, like, it feels so soft that, like, I'm almost, like, concerned about, like, taking a step too hard and, like, popping it, which...
do you think that's a real, like, thing that could happen, or is it kind of...
I don't... For me, no. Like, maybe if you're, like, a big dude and you, like, do some, like, if you, like, run in them or...
Yeah.
Not, like, run in them, but, like...
Maybe they would...
Not even, like, you would hoop in them, but if you, like, jump down from something, like, I don't know.
They might... Something crazy might happen.
Yeah, I don't know. They're cool, though.
Yeah, the quality looks pretty nice.
It's decent, yeah. Patent leather's cool.
Seeing them in the pictures, I thought the plastic would be real, like, plastic looking. Yeah. It looks good.
I mean, I think this is just patent leather, and then this is, like, actual plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Like vinyl.
Right here.
Yeah.
The see-through.
Yeah. They're dope.
Real clean.
They fit kind of tight, because the Zoom...
Ones are just...
for ones, because the Zoom, like, takes up a little more space than the normal midsole, and I don't think they accounted for that with, like, the shape, which is good, because it looks good, but I think I maybe would have gone up a half size if I had the opportunity.
I think they look a lot, like, seeing them in pictures, they're dope, but when you
see them in person, they look.
I think there's just, like, more of a contrast between this and then the white leather than there is in the pictures, and I think that's, like, it just looks so plain in pictures, because it looks like it's, like, damn near just, like, an all white shoe.
A little bit of, like, gray silver on them.
I was definitely, like, a little iffy on them, like, just seeing them in pictures. I was like, I don't really know if they, like, look good, but, like, no, it's like seeing them in real life, they look.
Imagine, like,
looking nice.
Imagine getting them Dior ones in your hand, seeing them in pictures, like, yeah, these are nice. You don't think so?
I saw a picture with Odell rocking them.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
You put them on Instagram?
I think it might have been on, like... Oh, yeah, that.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, in that picture, it's like...
They look so regular.
They're cool, but yeah, it's like, that's not, like... That's not something where it's, like...
A selling point where it's like, I need these now.
Yeah, like, those look so crazy. I mean, like, Odell, like, isn't a fucking... Like, he doesn't know how to... Like,
he just puts
not saying he doesn't know how to dress. Like, he probably has some dude that dresses him.
He
but like, but I mean, like,
But I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, even if he does have a stylist, you can tell that he puts his own, like, thought into shit.
Yeah, he definitely puts his own spin to his spins.
I don't know. Just seeing those pictures, I was like, huh, they're like. I mean, when you see them up close, it's like, holy shit. But like from afar, and like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, it's one of those things where you get it in your hand, you feel it, and you're like, yeah, this. Well, it's not, worth $2,000, but this is a nice sneaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that I think is gonna be just the downfall of those is that icy sole.
Oh, you think it's gonna just make people beat them up and make them look more beat up than they are?
Like,
I don't think anyone that has them is really gonna like
wear them.
beat them up like that. Like,
Just wear them out to flex, and that's really
yeah, but like
Yeah.
even if you don't wear them, that midsole will yellow.
Yeah.
So like it's not like a shoe that you're gonna like.
But what you think it'll be one of those things that you wear them and yell them up a little bit, but they still look good, or not really?
I mean they're always gonna look good, and like even shoes like the Off-White 5s, like they did that to mimic Jordans.
Yellow.
The picture you showed me,
Mhm.
like they look good like that, but it's like on a one, like if that shoe is allegedly worth like $20,000 or whatever, I think like do you want it, or even if it's worth 2,000 retail, like do you want it to yellow like that?
Yeah,
Like
that's
probably
true.
not.
I mean, like you said with these, it's kind of a like.
It looks good.
It's different though.
Yeah.
It's different because it's a black shoe. Like it goes, it's intentional.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you think if with the Dior's, if they intentionally kind of beat it up a little bit, like not beat it up, but
Just like wear them.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
see because the
You'll see.
leather, you never know. Like different
Mm.
leather wears differently. So
true. All right. Well, we didn't even intend to talk about the Dior's, but we
yeah,
did, so-
somehow it always happens.
Yeah, they just come into our fucking yeah. So also from Saturday, Safari Dunks.
Yeah.
They didn't come out anywhere online. No sneakers. No.
Skate shops only.
Yeah,
Cop
skate
day.
shops only.
Yeah.
Fuck cop day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck cop day for real.
Yeah. Always.
So, the sneaker store that got him in Minnesota was Familia.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good luck. I mean, you're not.
Shout out to Familia's very ethical process.
Yeah, they're doing a great job over there. Continue what you're doing.
This colorway is like actually so hard.
Yeah.
The only thing, and this doesn't change the fact that I like really like these, that swoosh on the toe.
You do or
I
don't?
don't like that.
Really?
That's the only thing I don't like. Yeah.
Too much branding.
Yeah, because like none of the old dunks, or not even old, like that's just not something that's usually on a dunk, and
Yeah.
like or an SB, like any, you know, like I don't know.
You like that about him, Kunta, or not really?
I mean, I was indifferent about the little swoosh.
Yeah.
Because you tried to get him off.
I
Familia.
tried to get him off a cop date, you
and
know.
like I said,
and
like-
obviously, you know that didn't happen.
Yeah, that doesn't change how I feel about them at
Yeah.
all.
Like I would
That doesn't dissuade me.
And I think
Yeah.
they did it because it's like on like the like, or is that Air Max 1 down below?
Over here.
I'm like,
Is this like a
that's a custom. I
Is it?
think.
No, isn't that?
Am I tweaking? I like forget what the OGs look like, if they have that little swoosh on them or not. Maybe that's why they did it.
first the color was first seen on Air Max in 2003.
I can't remember if the OG Safari or Atmos Dunks had that swoosh on the toe. Regardless, I really like the colorway. It's
Yeah.
cool how they have like the green swoosh too.
Yeah.
On the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the inside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are nice. Move on. Or should we finish up from Saturday? So I know you guys didn't really get too lucky on Saturday, but
I didn't even go for
the
it.
kid,
Yeah.
but the kid
The boy.
came up on the Syracuse joints.
Yeah.
In the middle of a busy ass day at work, went on sneakers and just got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So
You gonna keep them?
I think I might.
Yeah.
I want to see what they look like in person.
Yeah.
They're gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It was the same day that these joints came out,
Yeah.
the ones. So I was like, as much as I want those, I was like, am I really trying to drop like a couple hundred today? And I was like, probably not.
Yeah, because with like shipping and everything, it would have been like $3, right? Because those were $175.
I didn't pay that, but like, yeah.
Okay.
So, but
yeah, that's real.
yeah, I like the blue ones.
Yeah,
I really like
I've
the
tried
blue
for both.
ones.
I'm like, I really want this Kentucky.
Blue ones are actually cheaper on StockX right now, which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, they were cheaper before too.
Yeah.
I was like looking at it, and they were like $2 something before
Yeah.
they even came out. I was like, damn, I
A
would
size
like mess
nine,
around.
a size 9 or 9.5 is like 230, 240.
Yeah, I would mess around like maybe buy those.
Yeah.
I really like how they, whenever like a shoe comes out, they have like a tab.
Yeah.
Like, all right, here you go. You guys fucked up.
Here's
Here's
your-
your chance.
yeah.
We'll make a link just for you.
We know you got that
like
L, so.
StockX is like the best and worst thing to ever happen to like sneakers.
Think about like before StockX though. Like
Yeah.
Like you.
Insane, bro. What do you want for these Travs? 3 bands.
It's like, okay, I guess. I don't really know.
Either it's a yes or no. Like,
Yeah.
you're not, like, pulling up StockX, like, bro, fuck you. These go
Yeah.
for, like, a rack. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, StockX is cool.
The sun peeking through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kentuckys are harder for me, I think, but yeah, Saturday
At
was
least you got lucky.
Saturday was a good day, man.
Did you even go for them?
Yeah, I went for those.
You have
I
the
went
worst
for
luck
these.
on there.
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
because they know that you're fake. it's actually like that. When they see that you're only going for hype shit, they're like, I feel like you don't win as much.
It's crazy because I feel like it doesn't make sense
But that,
because
no, it's definitely an algorithm on
Yeah.
sneakers.
I don't know. I don't believe so.
You think it's just luck?
I think it's definitely just luck.
I mean, if it's luck, then
Then you have bad luck.
you got bad luck.
I know I got bad luck. I know I got bad luck, especially with shoes.
I mean, there are people that'll come in and like when you make a purchase and you attach your Nike Plus to it, you can see like your history.
Yeah.
And like there are people that will come in and it's like Travis 6, Travis 1, Travis Air Force, Off-White, like ones. Like it's crazy. Like there are people that literally hit everything.
Everything
Yes.
big.
This dude came in one time to return a shoe and he was like, yeah, my wife got it for me, like, so it's probably on her account. And I like pulled it up and I was like, whoa. And he's like, yeah, she hits on everything. And she had like just insane, yeah.
You gotta do something right for the
Yeah.
sneaker guys to put you
Facts.
back in this.
And you gotta be active, bro. You
Maybe
can't
I
just
think
like
maybe
you
I
gotta be,
just
like,
need to get a new pair of Air Force Ones. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah,
That's for different reasons, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll first swear it up.
No, yeah, like if you like shit and like
Yeah.
shit, like the more active you are, the more it like is gonna.
If you just go on there just to bid on the Off-Whites.
Yeah, if you pull up the day of to try and buy a hype shoe, they're like,
Like,
oh,
fuck
word,
you.
that. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know.
Better luck next time. Sean back in the light of things with some. He hasn't done an ASIG, has he?
No.
So,
I don't think so.
This is his first try at ASIG, Gel Light 3. Super colorful is what he does. Different. You can remove the patch on the outside, the ASICS stripe, or I don't even know what that is, but like the symbol on the outside.
Which is super clean.
I like
to
that.
do.
What do we think about these?
I like them.
I feel like there's shoes that you like really, really mess with, but you wouldn't wear yourself.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is one of those for me. Like the color, like 2 different colored shoes, like that's not really my thing.
It's a lot of color.
But like the quality on those with the corduroy looks crazy. Like the concept is not original, but it's cool. And like I'm like really happy about that shoe, but I just wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, just something to add to the collection.
Yeah. I mean like I wouldn't buy it, but it's cool.
Well, if you are interested in these, they come out. Do we have any data?
I don't think so. I think they released like a sample.
Oh, really?
Like all the pictures have been coming from round 2, I think.
Yeah, round 2 is actually giving away a sample
Really?
of them.
I
They just need to like do like they like it's like a contest of like
something
who
to do.
can draw like them or something. I just saw it on Sean's Instagram like a few hours ago. Yeah, which is super cool. Cause I mean, like then you'll have a sample pair of
So something
ASICs.
you really like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's crazy though how just like Asics doesn't get even like Adidas, like he's doing stuff with Adidas and it's like it's just not as hype as the original ones were like crazy.
Yeah.
You mean the Sean, like the
97 ones.
97s. Did you guys try for those when they first came out?
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, let's hear about it. Let's hear it.
I definitely tried for that.
You can go back on my Instagram, probably 2017, 3 years ago, fuck boys, when they were first coming out. Because I was like messing with him way before any of this design shit started happening.
Yeah.
Because of round
but
two.
round 2 like,
And like
shows.
I think I posted like, literally like the go vote, like when they were
Oh,
voting,
yeah, when they were
I
doing
posted that, and like the sample image was so ugly, dude.
Yeah.
So ugly. Like if you can, I don't know if you can find it. It
Um,
looked nothing.
yeah, it was like-
if you just go to my Instagram, it literally looked nothing like the original. Or the shoe that
What they changed about it? What,
It was like
pull it up.
I think it was like
I can't
it
do
was
Instagram on here. I don't know why.
Oh, you can?
No, because it logged me out and I can't log back in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I'll put it in there when
basically the colors are just super like off, and like he
Yeah.
talked about it in the podcast where he was saying like we had to show that it was corduroy,
Yeah.
so like the image turned out like the colors look super weird, like they don't look like they go together like it does on the actual shoe, and like basically like it was people just voting for it like off the
I remember that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
one, right?
like that
Yeah.
picture
Looks
looks
terrible.
nothing like the real shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put both these up, but like this compared to
Yeah,
this,
even the shape in the same like that
Yeah.
picture,
Terrible.
it looks like
this is the one they had up on sneakers when people were voting, right?
Mhm.
yeah. So, anyways, the real fan didn't get them, and like I remember like going to school like because we were in high school still,
Yeah.
or like maybe we were like it was
I
like
think it was
first year
yeah, I
out,
think it was,
freshman
like,
year of
first year.
college, like,
Yeah.
and like I just remember
First year,
seeing
yeah.
kids that like clearly like just like, and that I'm not even mad. It's more just funny like kids got them that like don't even know or like didn't
Yeah,
know.
just
but,
got lucky.
I mean that's just like what it is. Like
Yeah.
it's a good looking shoe, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm not even mad about it because
Yeah.
it's like oh,
They
you don't
look-
have to know the person to appreciate the shoe.
Yeah.
But
They look so good in like on foot in person too.
Yeah.
the other day, 3 dudes came in rocking those.
Like a group of dudes,
No,
like separate.
separate. I was like, damn, it's a tough day. If one of those dudes like. I feel like that always happens to me. Like I'll pull out
You
a
see
shoe
one.
and I'm like, "Ooh, it's time!" Like pulling these out, and then like first thing in the morning, some dude will come in rocking the same shoes.
That's
We'll just
annoying.
look at each other like
Fuck.
we're both thinking the same thing. Like about to do it to him today.
DeSandro has these joints and they're so raw.
Tough. It's
So
crazy
raw.
how like high resale went.
Mm.
Yeah. They still
They're
keep
still-
like they like still keep
They
like
probably
their-
still have, like around the rack,
Yeah.
like a band.
I think like the sound because I know that they came out with 2 different like drops. The first drop was like the
Oh,
one with
with
like
the laces.
with the it was like
The box was.
it was like yeah it was like
It was just the box. The box was more premium.
yeah
Mm.
and like you were able to like take out the
Like tab in the front.
yeah like the front tug.
You can do that on all pairs.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can.
I don't believe so.
Anyway, Air Max Day. Let's transition to Air Max
Oh my
Day.
god.
So in this picture, I mean, we can see what's going to be coming out. Usually, I mean, every year they do these 3, right? Just different renditions, like different silhouettes.
Yeah, I think
Maybe,
they did like
yeah.
the Air Force Ones.
Gold, silver, and
Yeah.
bronze.
Yeah.
Air Max 90s.
Yeah. So the reason I brought this up is because we were talking about these ones before, correct?
Yeah.
The camos.
Duck camo.
These are retros of the Atmos.
Yep. I don't think this rendition is Atmos,
No, it's not.
but obviously it's very obviously paying homage to it.
Yeah.
They basically swapped out the red on like basically the entire shoe
Mm.
and then like the red accent on the midsole, like they switched the red for the black.
Is this the?
That's the OG.
Yeah.
So like the main color is black and camo,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then that little red hit on the midsole
And then the new ones. Where are we?
are red, and then
Oh yeah, okay.
I like the OGs better.
Yeah, more camo on this one.
Air Ma-
is it really?
I'm not mad at these though, honestly though.
No,
I
I'm
like
not
the-
mad.
No.
I just don't think I like Air Maxes. To me, like I don't really wear Air Maxes anymore like that.
Yeah.
The shape is just kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah. It's really-
Especially in '90s because it's I feel like a whole different like.
I remember when you had those like super colorful 90s.
I know
like,
back in
way
high
back.
school, it was
Fuck,
like
I
Buzz Lightyear colors. It
Oh,
was like,
yeah, it
yes,
was,
It
it
was
was.
like the main color was white and like the.
I think if you
yeah.
look up Buzz Lightyear Air Max 90, it'll actually
I'll
come
be
up.
mad at that.
And it wasn't even like supposed to be a Buzz Lightyear.
Like it looked so much like a Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm mad.
Yep.
This pops up. Is this it?
No.
Oh yes, yeah, it was those ones right there. Those ones.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
clowning.
This looks like it would be your picture that you took.
Yeah. If you scroll all the way back, man, on my Instagram, you probably
With
could
some
find it.
cornball ass caption.
Yeah. It's just like me wearing like
Bro,
some khakis.
Think about it though, but when you were like 14 or whatever, when you
Yeah.
had those, 15, that was like you saw those in Foot Locker and,
And you're
like,
like,
lost your mind.
Yeah, you're like, I was like,
Yo, the
I
colors,
need
bro,
these.
crazy.
What were those Kobe's you had?
Oh,
colorful.
the Christmas Kobe's. But
Bro.
they were in grade school size, so they weren't like crazy wild.
Low
but,
key,
like,
if that was like a
What year or what number? Kobe was. They were
Six,
sixes, weren't they?
sixes. It was like the popular ones. No, sevens.
I was about to say, if you
Yeah.
had those, you
The
fucking
Grinches?
played yourself.
Those
you
ones.
could have-
I had
Everyone-
these-
Remember
Everyone
with the
low-key
system?
had
Remember with
those.
the Kobe systems when you put
Yeah.
in
The
the
Kobe system, that was crazy.
There's
You
models,
were
so-
able to like switch out from like
Mhm.
low to like mids.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bro, this is when this so from like 5 to 8 or 5 to 8. That's when Kobe was in his prime.
Yeah.
Facts.
I remember everyone was rocking the Kobe 7s and the KD
Fours.
Yes, bro. That was like every kid's shoe.
On Pearl. Oh my god, that's when the
Elite socks?
Bro,
Bro, me and Tommy in high school probably dropped like a rack each on Elite socks. Like we had the most OD collection of
I had
fucking-
one pair of Elite socks. It's for $20. I was like, yo.
Bro,
these
we
are
would
so
like
clean.
send each other a picture of like Elite socks that we would buy, and we would like lose
your
our
fucking
minds.
mind.
The Team USA ones and the On Pearls. I remember when we got those, we were like, yo, like,
This was
and we were rocking those bitches with like Sperry's.
Yeah, that's just horrible.
Yeah.
Fits. Horrible fits.
Focusing more on the socks than the shoes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This was the best year for sneakers and
Really?
basketball sneakers.
Yeah.
KD 4s went so. Those are my favorite KD. Those are my favorite basketball shoes. KD 4s, and then Kobe.
The Galaxy 7s.
LeBron 9s,
Yeah,
bro.
LeBron. I had a pair of not Big Bangs, the Shanghais, or maybe they were Big Bangs.
Yeah.
LeBron.
The LeBron 9 Elite, when that shoe came out,
I
as a
saw
kid,
it.
I was like, ooh, this is the craziest shoe I've ever seen.
Which ones?
LeBron 9 Elites with like the
Oh.
the carbon fiber.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, the white pair, the yellow pair, and the black
I
pair.
had what the fuck? What I had these. I had the Chinas.
Oh yeah, it was originally the black and white pair, and then I remember they like leaked that yellow pair and like
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
everyone
The
up. Like,
taxis, yeah. Ah, these are
I had a
Look,
pair of-
bro, a rack,
Jesus Christ.
a rack.
I had a pair of LeBron 7s back in like middle school for like 8th grade basketball, I believe. And like
Basketball.
they were so clean.
Yeah, Kunta hooping.
Like really hooping.
These just came out, didn't they?
Yeah, they were-
Yeah, no, yeah,
The
they
red carpets,
Yeah.
tough.
Super tough.
the gold ones came out too.
Those were
China Moon.
so good too.
China Moon.
The red carpets.
Oh,
Like
oh,
we had a couple pairs
quality.
returned, and the quality was just sick. bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the newer ones?
Yeah, the new ones, yeah.
These look.
They look
I don't know if
good.
these are the new ones, but these look really.
It was just like a really like when I held it, I was like, this just like is a good shoe. Like,
Yeah.
Remember how bad people wanted like hyper dunks like back in like 2012
The
maybe?
LeBron 10s when they were dropping all those crazy colorways,
Yes, bro.
like the prisms, the corks. Like
The cork
Corks.
10s.
I wanted those
Yo,
so bad.
I
the,
like-
the corks.
son.
I
those
wanted
cork
any
10s.
LeBron 10. Like I think that's probably like my favorite LeBron, just because of like
They're so nice.
I remember like someone like fucking like someone on the basketball team like had a pair.
Probably like Will or Mark or something.
I think it was Mark. It was
Yeah.
definitely Mark because
Yeah.
I remember we were like we saw him the day he got him and like
You just lost.
he
your
got the
fucking
prisms and like pulled them out and we were like, oh my god, like those the pure
mind.
platinums.
These,
Yeah, we were like, oh my, like this is the craziest shit ever.
Because it was the first one that did like the backward swoosh, I think, and for some
Yeah.
reason that like caught people. You're like, oh
Yeah, it had the full like zoom unit too. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't an air. I mean, zoom air, but like,
Mm.
yeah, that was a crazy shoe.
I think Chaz still has these ones.
The elites, yeah.
Mhm.
The course really just like messed people up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I know John Engel had a pair, bro. I know this is like when people like everyone at Sibley was like kind of starting to get into shoes and
Yeah.
like these are like kind of special.
They
Like,
came in like they had like a special box for the corks too, I think, and it came in like a wood box with like hay in it and shit, like
What?
a wine bottle would come.
Oh
you know? Yeah, like a super fancy. Yes, bro.
Holy shit!
Yes, with like a super fancy. Yeah, bro. They were like sending people pairs, but then that box came
This
in
one?
the other box.
Oh yeah, it's like doubled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like, hey, holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't remember what shoe it was, but 2K did like a special for it. I remember Jordan Espinosa. I think Jordan Espinosa still has them. Yeah, like 2K.
Make up.
Yeah. I'm gonna shout them out. But yeah, it was like a 2K contest. Like if you did like your My Player and you got like 60,000 points in your career and you had like all these like
Damn.
attributes, 2K would send you a pair of shoes.
That's
and he
so
got it.
crazy.
Let me see if I can see.
They're
it.
still going for good money too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what,
The
600
cool
there?
7.
Yeah, man. That when Kobe, LeBron, and KD were like doing the thing, like all putting on shoes, and that was like a fun time to like be in the shoes.
Yeah.
Um,
Cause that was like right at the time when like LeBron went to like Miami,
Yeah.
and like KD was still just like rocking it, and in OKC with
Yeah.
James Harden,
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
yeah, that's crazy.
Um, Real quick though, Air Max Day, the 2090s. I think that's gonna be the shoe that replaces the 270.
Yeah.
I've like felt them. It's so much sturdier. Like it feels nice. I kind of want those duck camo ones just for like a summertime like little beater shoe.
Which ones?
Those
These?
summertime,
The to the right.
black ones.
Oh, right here.
They have the camo
is it a camo?
underneath.
Yeah, it's like really like
Real faint.
Yeah.
Are they?
yeah, it should be on the.
Oh yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. That's dope.
I think it's like a really good step up from the 270.
Yeah.
And
Do you
they're
have a pair
cheaper.
of 270s?
No.
I had. I have those B Trues, and like that back platform is so.
That's the 720, isn't it? With the full
probably
air
right.
unit.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Because I remember I commented on like
720s?
the
Yeah, but though that platform is so big, and I like so many times I've been walking, I've like misstepped, like
Yeah, bro.
My
I
ankle.
had a pair originally of those, and I had to return them.
yeah, they're not as comfortable as I thought.
They're bouncy though,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like some like you really are like tall as fuck.
Yeah, they had
stand on my money now. I'm 9'10". Like you're like really like you're getting like 3 inches out of those boys.
Yeah, those are. I mean, I can see you rocking these though. I fuck with these.
Just like very casually.
Yeah. We good on Air Max Day.
Yeah.
You want to hit these?
Real quick, probably
Yeah.
because there's not much information. But
Yeah. Before we started, we mentioned that some new 7s are coming out, Hair 2.0s. Pink, they got like this turquoise, right? Turquoise fur.
teal, turquoise,
Teal.
yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Like a little bunny type deal.
They're cool to collect.
Yeah.
Not really cool to wear.
If you're really into the 7s, maybe you just grab them just to have.
I mean, you could wear that like that's a shoe that you pull out and then put away.
Yeah,
Right.
because I like just like the material on the shoe, like that. Like when if you beat those, it's just
They
not
look
gonna look right.
Think what if they got like mud on them?
No,
It
yeah.
doesn't get destroyed. Let's move on. Those
Facts.
are, so good on sneakers probably.
Yeah.
So we separately texted about this, and we kind of lost our fucking minds when the second part dropped.
It was a good time. It was a good day.
It was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah.
It's like full
8
of
a.m.
features.
sharp. Woke up.
Yeah.
Was like.
I like part one better. Part one
Really?
hit better for me. It just
Really?
I mean part two was crazy, but I think
No
part
auto?
one was
No
like
auto?
no
You're
auto.
gonna say that knowing what no auto sounds like?
No auto was super hard.
It's super
I mean, like,
hard.
bro, like, Silly Watch alone for me was, like, his bars on there are just so ruthless that
Yeah.
that was, like, enough.
Chrome Hearts tag.
I don't even like that song.
I
that
love
much.
that song.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm tweaking.
Oh, we're good.
Um,
Myron, though, is crazy.
yeah.
When he's talking about, like, your mom. He said, like, your girl is a 5, but your mom is a dime piece. And I was like, oh.
Somebody, were you talking about his aunties or her
Yeah.
aunties?
That joint came out a while back, though, as a leak. That and Lotus, I've
Heard.
we heard those probably, like, a year ago.
Yeah. We've heard like a good amount of like
Yeah.
Uzi leaks.
I pulled
too.
up the leak today actually to check, and like the furthest comment was like a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, man, this shit really hit, and I'm super happy this came out.
yeah,
Facts.
he really did put out like a whole nother album too.
It's what? It's like 40 songs.
Yeah,
32
songs.
That's insane.
The album cover too, bro.
Super
Yeah.
raw.
He reworked the Love Is Rage one.
I kind of
Lil
like
Uzi versus the World.
I kind of like the first, the not deluxe.
I just
Yeah.
like this one because he's got Britney on his head.
That's dope.
It brings me back.
Back to a simpler time.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's dope. So I'm not a big Don Toliver fan. I know you mentioned this joint.
Yeah, no, I honestly I enjoyed the whole album. Like that'll be like Euphoria was a banger. Spaceship, No Photos was definitely a banger. I mean like I've heard a few of the other ones like No Idea and like Cardigan.
It's just like all around pretty
And
good.
Camp, yeah, like overall it's a
You
good.
like his
it's a good-
sound.
Yeah.
Like his sound just like I was saying earlier, like I feel like it just gets old to me.
Yeah.
Euphoria is really good though.
Yeah.
I feel like this album cover, this isn't the actual album cover, it's like the track list, but like
Is this one right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the album cover.
I
Super
feel like
good
the
album.
album
nice.
cover is cooler than the album.
Okay, if that's ever the case, then that's.
I was thinking that. No, because he put out the tracklist one first, and I was like, yo, if this album isn't like an absolute masterpiece, like it's just like a super cool album cover.
Yeah.
I was when he posted like the track list, I was kind of upset when like No Idea and Can't Feel My Legs and like Had Enough was on there. It was kind of just like, I already heard these.
Yeah.
And Had Enough was on Jack Boys.
I mean, that always happens though.
Yeah, but
When
I
they
feel
put singles on the album.
yeah.
I haven't even listened to it all the way. I've listened to like a lot of like the big ones, but
Yeah. What just had me upset was just having Had Enough in there because it was on Jack Boys. Jack Boys was.
Well, I mean, that's what
they're always gonna do
they
that.
they'll
like,
promote. They'll
Yes.
promote like one of the bigger songs, and then they'll put out the rest of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good on this, Kunta.
Yeah, I'm good.
So before we started again, we talked about this joint, and he put out a whole album. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover,
Could have even listened to it.
out on his website, and then it was up for how long? Like a
I don't
day?
even know. Like,
I don't know,
Yeah,
'cause
not even a day.
hours?
Maybe like
Yeah.
a few hours.
He posted it in the middle of the night. I saw it in the morning. I was like, oh, let me give it a listen later because I was like off to work or something. And then I think like the next day I tried to find it and couldn't find
It's
it.
gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the DonaldGloverPresents.com is the website, and then I just typed it in just to search if it was there, and it was like no results or whatever.
We didn't look that crazy before, but like
Yeah.
just like quick like SoundCloud, YouTube, Google, like you can't even find a leak, a snippet of it.
Yeah.
Like even if you click on this,
It's probably nothing.
yeah, it says it's like copyright
Oh,
infringement.
sure.
Yeah.
Just like
So
We
drops
tried.
an album for a
We
few
tried.
hours, just like deletes everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he'll probably like actually put out the album.
Yeah.
But that was like just kind of like
a tease.
and like get people talking.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, just from reading this article or this little snippet piece, it says that there's gonna be some nice
Yes.
features
So,
on it.
yeah.
It says it 21, Ariana Grande. So
How do you feel about like his progression?
he's come so far from like his old sound, like but his old sound was also super raw.
Bonfire.
Bonfire, yeah, he went from like Bonfire to
2005.
because of the internet, and then like did some stuff he had Kauai.
What was it?
What's it called? It's like a Hawaiian island. I'm pretty sure. I forget what the name
it's
of
like
that.
Kaui.
Yeah, I forget what
Kauai or something?
Kauai. Yeah, I forget what the name of the album is. And that was like still on that because of the internet wave.
Yeah.
And then he just did Because of America or
Mhm.
This Is America.
This is America.
And I was kind of like,
Where is it?
and then he went back to Feels Like Summer,
Feels
which is
Like
like
Summer
the
was so
older
nice.
shit. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, the only thing that sticks out to me that doesn't make sense is This Is America.
Yeah, because he was going for something super specific with that, and that was like that was like a little bit. No, that was a little bit after. I don't know enough to speak on like why he put it out, but
I mean, like, for obvious reasons, I think what was going on, but like,
yeah.
I think just like, I think it's a good song and like it was like a huge message, but like in the scheme of his career, I don't think I think it's like the one thing that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And there was that other song that he like allegedly copied.
Which one was that?
It was like
You
super
remember?
low key, but like he
Okay.
definitely copied it.
Okay.
He definitely
Really?
copied it. But
But I mean, yeah, he came. I mean, it's really cool to see a real big artist like this progress from, just keep going up into something different.
he was
and new and,
he was talking like reckless on Bonfire. Like he was saying
Yeah.
like nasty shit.
like he was talking about just a bunch of
A bunch of weird bars where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that like his like metaphors for like
He said made the beat and murdered it, Casey Anthony.
yeah, like just like
Like-
shit that's like okay,
Like, whoa.
yeah,
Like,
pushing the box.
obviously, like that got him big though. Like seeing like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can do this. Like, what else can you do?
He's definitely like evolved. Like he has like his own like he's like a producer for his own.
He's so
TV
talented.
show.
Like
Yeah,
he's like
he's in
he's
movies
an
now.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Extremely talented.
good on him, man.
Yeah.
He's branching out. And that's what's really cool to see.
Yeah.
All right, that's episode 7, y'all. We touched on some sneakers, some music, and I think that's it. Anything you guys want to add about the week or
No.
coronavirus?
I
or
mean,
anything?
things are gonna be on standstill for a while here, but
Yeah.
stay safe, wash your hands.
Yeah, take care
We'll
of
be
your shit.
straight. Don't tweak.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
tweak, please.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right. Peace.